Hey, welcome back to Cool Guitar, and let's draw the very cool looking Indominus Rex from Jurassic Park. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and to begin we're going to start with the corner of the mouth first. So we're going to draw one line straight down, and then it's going to go up. So it's like a little V shape. And then on the top here, we're going to draw a little bit of a curve. Makes it a little bit more interesting. Okay, and then now we're going to draw in the jawline. So for the upper jaw here, we're going to go up. And then the lower jaw here, we're going to continue this, and it's going to be a little bit shorter. So it comes to about here. Okay, and then once we have that, let's just finish the lower jaw. So we just kind of curve it. And then come back in, just kind of round it up. Okay, and then for the upper jaw, let's go ahead and draw in the eye first. So we're going to go up from here. So we're going to draw like a little almond shape. And then let's give him a little bit of eyeball inside here, finish up the eye. Okay, so once we have this, now we can finish up the upper jaw here. So we're going to go up. Come across toward the eye, and then I'm going to give it just a little bit of a bulge. Just come across, and we'll just stop there for now. And then let's add in some detail. So for the eye socket area, around the eye, we're just going to add a little bit of curve, and a little bit on the bottom. Okay, and then for the little nostril right here, little curve, and let's just come back down a little bit. And then right around here, I'm just gonna add a little bit of line. Alright, and then now let's add in the teeth. So these are easy. So let's start out with the bigger ones, and then we're just gonna keep going. And I'm just gonna draw a bunch of small little ones, and it doesn't have to be exactly the same, as long as you have a bunch of little angles like that, it should be fine. Okay, and then on the bottom, this one's gonna come out a little bit more, make it nice and mean. And then same thing in here, just go all the way back. Okay, and then let's see, we want to add in a tongue here. Start in the middle, just curve, and then go back out. And then just curve it and just come back into the teeth, so we probably won't see much of the bottom. And then lastly, let's add a little bit of detail. This is gonna make it look a lot meaner. Right on the corner of the lip here, on the mouth, just kind of draw like some lines, vertical lines, so it looks like it's stretching. Okay, so yeah, it's a very cool looking head. And let's move on down to the body. So we're gonna draw the neck first. We're gonna come down here. Just gonna come down just a little bit, and then we're gonna start here. That's gonna be his neck. And then we're gonna draw one of his arms first. So right down here, draw one big bulge. Come across. And then on the back here, it's a little bit of bulge, and just come all the way back. So this is gonna be his elbow. And then from this point here, just come across, and then for the elbow, I'm gonna dip it down, just go all the way to match up to the wrist. Okay, and then for his claw, I'm just gonna keep it simple. We're gonna flare out and come back in, and same thing here. I know it's a little bit strange, but this is gonna be the claws on the side. And then here we're gonna curve in. Just leave a little bit of space because we have one more claw in the middle. And then now this one's easy, so we're just gonna give it a little bit of a curve here. Just dip it down. So let's draw in the one on the back side. So it's gonna come back up here, little bulge, and then start here, coming down. That's gonna be the elbow. Same thing here. We're gonna come across. Here's the elbow, which is gonna come across, meet to the wrist. And then for this one, kind of the same thing. So up, down. And then for this one, let's tilt it down. Okay, so this claw is gonna go back up like this. So same thing, we leave a little bit of space, and then for the middle one, again, we're just gonna dip it down slightly. Alright, so that's the front, and now let's go ahead and draw the back. So for the back here, we're gonna continue, here's the neck. We're gonna continue to dip it down, and then for the back of the spine here, just gonna draw one big curve all the way around. So this is gonna be the start of the tail. Alright, and then we're gonna come down here and draw in his hind legs. So right here, just one big bulge. Just gonna be his knee. Come back up here where the tail is. Come down, one big bulge. And then for here, now we can connect it. So this line right here is gonna come all the way across. It's gonna be his tummy. Alright, so now let's finish up the legs. So back here, turn, and in here, just kind of overlap it a little bit, big bulge. This one's gonna come down, and then we're gonna go out a little bit more, just come back down, and now we're ready to draw the foot. So for the foot here, come out, one claw, come back here. I know it's kind of weird just floating out of nowhere, but that's gonna be another claw. And then now we can close this, so that's one. Come across, that's two. And then one more, different position. Just arc it out and then close it. Okay, and then one more. Again, this one's gonna be on the back and it's different position, so we're gonna start here. We're actually not gonna see most of it. So we'll come down. So it's gonna be here. Down. This one you can go down a little bit lower. And now let's see, let's simplify this one a little bit. So we're just gonna come out. Come here, let's draw another claw. Close that up, and then for this one, just gonna go back in, right behind there. Alright, so I guess, yeah, the hard part is done, and now we just have to finish up the tail. So the tail is really easy. So let's start up here. I'm just gonna curve it up. And if you want to make it longer, you can. I don't have a lot of paper space. And then I'll come back here to the tummy and then just kind of envision this line going through. So it's gonna start right around here. And then we'll just go up. And we're gonna meet up to this point, and as you're doing it, just kind of make it smaller and smaller. And just connect it, and that'll be the tail. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the shape, and now we can add in all those cool little details and spikes on the back. So we're gonna come back up here. We'll start up here. So one big one, and then let's just keep going. And again, it doesn't have to be exact as long as you have some spikes going on the back. I know you're supposed to have a lot of them. So we'll go all the way back until we reach the tail. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then for the inside here, we'll add in a little bit of detail right around the neck area. Just gonna add in a couple of lines. Actually, more than a couple of lines. But and then on the spikes on this side, I'm just gonna draw these little angles. And you can even draw some smaller ones on this side. And that is it for this Indominus Rex from Jurassic Park. Hope you guys like the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.